Comrades, first and foremost, at the outset, I would like to convey to you the affectionate greetings of Comrade Deepak Basuda, the other joint convener of our CBPRO, and also the General Secretary of Federation of State Bank of India Pensioners Association. Unfortunately, he could not come down. His wife is seriously ill. A lot of anxieties we are having about the health condition of Comrade Basuda's wife. He had asked me to convey his greetings. He said, physically I am in Calcutta, but mentally I am with you in this large gathering of pensioners and retirees. So we wish that Mrs. Basuda would recover completely, and even despite all this kind of setbacks, we have been organizing in contact with all the circle leaders of State Bank of India Pensioners Federation and told them to see that the Dharna is a big success, and today you have proved that the Dharna is a massive success. Kudos to you, comrades. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. You may be wondering why we have been having these kind of dharnas again and again and again, comrades. Let us go back to 2013. AIBPRC was formed in 2012 thanks to IBOT, and mainly the thanks goes to Comrade Harvinder Singh, who had been the backbone of AIBPRC when he was the General Secretary of IBOT, financially supported the organization and getting all guidance when he was General Secretary of IBOT, and now even after retirement, the way in which he has helped in organizing this dharna, I think hats off to him. And what I want to say that in 2013 the first dharna was organized by AIBPRC. At the time, Sri Prakash Javadekar of BJP MP, he came and addressed. Comrade Acharya, who is unfortunately no more, CPI leader, he came and addressed. Comrade Tapan Sen, again from CPI, he came and addressed. And that was a massive dharna. We were immediately invited by the Secretary of Department of Financial Services at the time, Mr. Takru IAS. And he called us within a week and asked us what exactly is your problem. We explained to him the problem, we showed him the pension regulations. Comrade Sen.K, our former General Secretary of AIBPRC, who was also the founder General Secretary of IBOT. Comrade Suprito Sarkar and myself, we had met Mr. Takru. We told about the updation, we showed him the regulation. He agreed, yes, it is in black and white. You are entitled for pension updation. That was the vote given by Mr. Takru IAS, the Secretary DFS at the time. Then he told that why you are not getting it. We told that unfortunately IBA is not listening to us. He told us that you go and discuss with IBA. We told that they are not calling us. He told at the time that I will ask IBA to call the retirees organizations to discuss the issues of the retirees. I know very well, Comrade Ankumar is here. He was the convener of this IBOC wage negotiation in 2015 when it was signed. He told us that the matter was raised by the IBA with the negotiating team at the time, that why we should not invite the pensioners organizations to discuss the pensioners issues. Unfortunately, in the UOBU at the time, they thought that their right to negotiate would be lost. They said why they should come and discuss. We have signed the pension settlement. We are the persons competent to decide about the improvements or whatever it is there in pension regulations. So no need to call the retirees organization. That was a very unfortunate development at the time, comrades. And IBA wanted it. IBA simply wrote to the government saying that the negotiating unions are objecting, number one, and there are different retirees organizations whom to call. We told very clearly that where is the question of different organizations? Is it not there in your view 9 unions? Are you not calling those 9 unions? There are different unions. both award staff and officers organizations. And here also there are apex level organizations. You call the apex level organizations. Apex level organizations are hardly 5 to 6, less than 9 of the UOB. And is it difficult to call the retirees organizations to discuss our issues? Somehow I think there is a block, mental block, not to call the pensions organizations. And in the process, our genuine, very justified demand, like pension updation, is not being implemented. When we are telling again and again that there is a clear provision of 35(1), which unmistakably tells that basic pension and additional pension shall be updated, wherever applicable, as per the annexure, as per the formula in the annexure. And the formulae means formulas. Every wage revision you have to have a different formula for the updation, as you are doing it for the central government pensioners. Unfortunately, IBA not ready to see the regulation in black and white, when ultimately Madam Honorable Finance Minister arranged a meeting between IBA and AIBPRC. Comrade Sh.K, myself, Comrade Karunakaran, and Comrade Rangarajan, and Comrade J.D. Sharma. We went to IBA. Nearly 4 hours we discussed. We showed them the pension regulation, what is there in black and white. Unfortunately, the IBA told that, yes, we are convinced now. We are convinced there is a regulation. But what to do? We have already given an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying that there is no provision. Having taken a stand that there is no provision, we don't want to take a U-turn now. Comrades, is it not a common sense? If you are going in a wrong route, and once you come to know that you are on a wrong route, should you not take a U-turn, comrades? Is it not course correction that you are supposed to do, which IBA is refusing to do? And the ego of the IBA is so great, they don't want to openly admit their mistakes. Anyway, now, the case is also being fought in Supreme Court. I told you, Comrade Sevaram also is here. And it is decided by AIBPRC, RIs, and the Punjab National Bank Retired Officers Welfare Association. Along with them, OBC comrades are also there, Oriental Bank of Commerce, the SY, Oriental Bank of Commerce, Punjab and Sindh Bank. They also should join hands with us, and we will fight it out in the court of law. Hopefully we will win the case, comrades, because we are very confident. In that case, probably the areas have to be given from 1992, because 30 years it is pending. We have given them via media. We told that you can give it from the RBI. When RBI has implemented in 2019, from that date you give, we will also withdraw the case. Don't bring this lame excuse of matter sub judice. What is matter sub judice, comrades? Is it not that the two parties have the right to come together and decide before the court and come to an understanding and agree for that? Is it that matter sub judice is not applicable for settling the bad loans? When the bad loans are there, the banks will file the case, and later on there will be what is called out-of-court settlement. What is out-of-court settlement, comrades? It is the matter sub judice is settled out of court, and with a lot of write-off. We are telling them that you also don't, you also come here for out-of-court settlement. Let us go for the RBI formula. Ours is based on RBI. But they are not ready to listen to that. In fact, we have given all the calculations. They are not ready to give their calculations. When we ask them, you give the calculations, they are just quoting astronomical figures, 1 lakh crore pension provision and all that. We told that there is no need for any provision. The pension fund is robust, strong, and the income earned on that pension fund itself is enough to meet the extra cost of the pension updation. There will be no burden on the balance sheet of the banks. Madam Finance Minister also told us that she is not against updation per se. She said that banks should not come and ask us to for capital support. So we have told her that there is no need for any capital support. The pension fund is good enough to bear the entire expenses, and there will be surplus. There will be huge surplus. But IBA is still not giving a proper kind of advice to the government, and government, the ministry, the bureaucracy. I'll tell you one thing, comrades. The bureaucrats, they should understand our problem. They are also public servants, we are also public servants. When they get everything, their pension is going on improving. Even additional pension at the age of 65, 70, 75 is given to them. From where the funds come? From the consolidated fund. What is that consolidated fund, comrades? It is nothing but yours and my taxes. My taxes are the consolidated fund. From our taxes, they get everything. Here, we earn our pension from the fund which is created by surrendering our PF. And banks are making profits. Now, last year, the bank has made more than 1,40,000 crores of profit, net profit. I am telling you about the net profit. If you go by the operating profit, it will be more than 5 lakh crores. But huge write-off, huge provision. That is only costing the pension, balance sheet. So, when we are making profits and implementing all the policies, programs and schemes of the government very sincerely, working in the hardship centers, contributing to the growth of the economy, an experiment which is considered to be unparalleled in the entire world. The banking, the revolution that has come, whether it is white revolution, green revolution, industrial revolution, technological revolution, anything you can ask for, comrades, it is because of the bank nationalization and because of the bank employees. We have got old generation sector bank, private sector banks. They have been given, they are also subjected to unnecessary kind of problems. We have, say, as CBPRO, we have got the issues of the State Bank of India, issues of public sector banks, issues of private sector banks, issues of regional rural banks. As a bankers fraternity, we are trying to see that everybody is given fair and equitable treatment. That is the main purpose of our agitation. I am very happy that at this age, you have come all the way from, as rightly told by Honorable MP, Mr. G.K. Watson, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, you have come down, taking all the pains, comrades. I know that at this age, many of you are more than 75 and 80 years of age. Many of us have passed already 80 years of age. At this age, with so many kind of problems, health problems we have got, still we have come. We have come not for few rupees, comrades. We have come here to fight against discrimination. That is the main reason. We are telling that what is the sin that we have committed. What is the sin we have committed? When you have got everything from the bank employees and the officers during their evening of their life, why are you denying the justified rights of the bank pensioners? So we are only fighting against discrimination, comrades. And discrimination is the worst thing. So if you go to the human rights, they will say that any other injustice can be tolerated, but not discrimination. Not discrimination. The government will say that we don't want any discrimination on caste, religion and all that. Should they make discrimination in the class here? Government employees different, bank employees are different, RBI employees are different. Should they go by that? Private sector bank employees are different. This discrimination has to be fought tooth and nail, comrades. That is the purpose. You have come in such large numbers. There are, of course, so many issues. I don't want to go into the details. We have given an exhaustive memorandum, very exhaustive memorandum. People may think that why such a long memorandum? But we thought that once let us put all the cards on the table. Let us explain about every issue, right from updation, whether it is pension for the left out people, improvement in DA disparity, which is still continuing, that also should be removed. Yes, Gracia, again disparity, pre-2002 retirees and post-2002 retirees. There are so many things. Medical insurance, not at all the way in which they are doing it. When the CGHS scheme is there for the government employees, after retirement, unlimited medical expenses are being reimbursed for as 4 lakhs. Even in that 4 lakhs, we have to pay the premium. This is what is called the way in which they are ill treating us. This ill treatment has to be stopped. That's why we have decided, comrade, to have this dharna. The dharna has been successful everywhere. Whether it is Bangalore, we started from Bangalore, Calcutta, Chennai, Ernakulam, Hyderabad, Guwahati, Patna, Bhubaneswar, many places. And I know that in many other places they are going to conduct a dharna. This is the centralized dharna. I am extremely thankful to you, comrades. In fact, all leaders are here. In fact, all of them are very capable and competent of explaining everything in detail. But many of you know our issues, comrades. I don't have to explain. But only thing is that we should have an undying spirit, never say die attitude. That is what is required, comrades. That is what is required. And we have to, that विश्वास हम जरूर जीतेंगे, वे विश्वास हमारे पास होना चाहिए. And with that great self-confidence and our commitment and our determination to fight against injustice, let us march forward, comrades. Some people may be thinking that what next? Nobody can what next. But I only wish that this government which says that sabke saath sabka vikas should really come forward with that. Not only mere sloganeering is not enough. They should do it. They should do it. So we hope that the government will wake up, they will understand. I am sure that today's entire message will reach the powers that be, whether it is IBA or the ministry or the finance minister or the PMO. And let us keep on fighting, comrades. Let us not lose heart. We have got many things. It is not that we have not got anything. After AIBPRC was formed and with the CBPRO, with the State Bank of India and other very dependent allies like FORB, RBONC, AIBA, AIBRF, with all this, we have achieved improvement in family pensions. We have achieved 100% DA neutralization. We got some S gratia, whether we like it or not. Improved the S gratia for the pre-86 retirees. Some improvement in medical insurance also, though we are not fully satisfied. So achievements are there. We will achieve much more than this, comrades. But the mother of all demands is pension updation. We will achieve till we get it. We will continue our struggle. Thank you, comrades. Thank you very much for all the support you have given. Thank you, comrades.